Hey, how's it going? My name is Henry, and this is Breakable Program. Today, we're actually going to be taking a look at not Overwatch, but Lawbreakers beta on PC. So this game is basically an arena shooter. Lawbreakers has the same some of the same mechanics as Overwatch. They just have similar mechanics, but the mechanics don't feel like they're stealing from Overwatch. It's just something that happens to be there. So you can see the different characters: Vanguard, the Enforcer. Well, you can't see it right now; it's loading. The Titan, the Assassin, the Gunslinger, the Juggernaut, Battle Medic. This guy is actually kind of like Zenyatta, right? But instead of one healing orb, he has two healing orbs. See, two. And then Wraith, he has this little slide ability where you could just slide across the ground, right? And he has a little tomahawk. It's not a tomahawk, it's a knife, where you throw it and it's like a little mine. So if you get a direct hit on it, it just sticks onto them, and then you can shoot it and then it blows up, right? So you don't actually have to stick it onto a person. You could also stick it on to like the side of a wall here, over here. And we're trying to capture the zones over here, so let's go over to B. Stick it right there. No, this is real. You can use the mine as an area denial tool, not just as a like that. Alright, he's almost down. Do a little jab. And they have different areas of the map where some of the places have low gravity, some of the places have like no gravity, and different abilities actually change the gravity as well. That's already locked, so we go back to Alpha, to A over here, and we have to capture that one. So they have different game modes. They have this game mode, which is, you know, basically King of the Hill, but instead of capturing one and then capturing another, all the points are open at the same time. So you could capture all 3 points at the exact same time and win the match in like 10 seconds. Alright. So we're capturing B now, we captured A. So they have little healing stations and also healing packs. So station is one over here. All you have to do is stand next to the station and then you start to get heals. Or if you need healing like really quick and you just want to move, they have these packs over here that reload after a while. But I haven't taken any damage yet, so I'm going to need it right now. Set that up right there, so if anybody gets close to it, just shoot it. Right there, like that. We also have a system uplink. So basically you have to capture this little satellite and you bring it back to your base, and then you have to wait for it to get to 100%, and then once it's at 100% you win. Another game mode is the battery power game mode. So basically it's the same thing. You capture this little battery at the center of the map and you bring it back to your base. The difference between these two is if it gets to 100%, or if it gets to whatever percentage of battery charge, you can still go ahead and steal the battery, and the progress that's made from the capture percentage stays with the battery. It doesn't stay with the base. And the last game mode is called Blitzball, and it's basically like soccer. So there's a ball in the middle, and you have to take the ball and deliver it to the enemy's base. And they do have different classes. You see me playing the Wraith right now. They actually do have a medic class. We can go ahead and switch over to the medic class real quick. Kill ourselves. Hope we get somebody else to kill us. Alright, there you go. So we go switch to the medic class. And all the characters do play different. You see that? Like Stephanie, Shockwave, and he's like he has like the Zenyatta orbs where he can shoot his what is it called? His bots to the friendly team, and it heals them up. And they also passively heal him if he doesn't take damage. And he has 2 separate fires and this little weak little like electricity gun. So you do kind of have to build a team comp around around the game. They have the Titan class, which is basically your tanks, right? They have the medic class, which is the medic class, and they have this guy, and the rest are basically DPS. So you have tanks, healers, and DPS. You don't really have any like other supports like Torbjorn or anything. And all the classes, they do have guns, like they do have weapons. The only one that doesn't have a gun as a main weapon is the assassin, which is this girl. Her main weapon is just a knife. And every time you get a hit on the knife, you go ahead and heal a little bit of your health. And you also have this little attachment thing. Make damage, but she also does have a gun, like a shotgun. Let me switch back to the Wraith.
3, 2, 1.
B.
Is a war zone. Enemy is 2 zones away from winning.
Above you!
3, 2, 1.
Slow it down! B.
You lose.
So that's basically the game right there. As you can see, that's pretty bad. It's the same genre as Overwatch, but it has very little similarities. If you like Overwatch, you might not like this. Like it doesn't like transfer over that really well. This is more like a kind of reminds me more of like Black Ops, like with all the jetpacks and jumping around and stuff, than Overwatch, to be honest. You have to shoot. That's the main part of the game, is killing the other person. You do have some objectives, but the way that you can help your team with getting the objective isn't by setting up turrets or by going into a room and hiding and healing the rest of your team. You have to be out there and actually killing the other enemy team. So it's more like action packed than Overwatch is, and the comp doesn't really matter as much. You could have 5 healers and the game would still allow it, even though there's only 1 healer. You can see these are just different skins. So yeah, that's basically the game. Thank you for watching, and subscribe and all that nonsense. Okay, bye.